Hey, it's Jim Shirley with Your Internet Lifestyle, and today we are doing a review of Goldmineseeker, which is a new software. It's web-based, and you can use it to find valuable domain names that you can then turn around and resell. So let's get into this. What I'm going to do is just kind of talk about what Goldmineseeker has available, and then we're going to go through my bonuses because I've got some really good ones. There's some things about selling domain names that I can show you that with my bonuses that make it easier to do. And so I've got some unique bonuses that I think will help you out here with this business, in addition to what Jamie and the team inside of Goldmineseeker are already doing for you in terms of training. So that was a mouthful. All right, let's get over to my bonus page. All right, we're in the dashboard. We're going to come back to this in a minute, and I'll pull up what the domains look like and kind of how it all works, just so that you can see that, so you can make a good decision. Right below this video is a link that if you click on it, it's going to take you to this bonus page. This is my bonus page, and basically this is where you can go to find out more information about Goldmineseeker, including the video and review and information that Jamie shares as he talks about the software and what it does and stuff. But I'll show you my bonuses. All right, so let's get into it. Now, here's the video. So if you come to this page, you can kind of watch him walk through everything. And here's some testimonials and stuff like that. And if you're watching this, it's May 14th. This launches May 15th. This is actually an early preview if you get to see this now, because the sales page isn't even out there yet. So this is, I've got early access to his video walkthrough, and so you can kind of learn more about it and be ready to go tomorrow if you decide you want to purchase. So here we go, my usual blurb about what the product is. I'm also going to walk you through what the upsells are. There's 6 of them this time, and basically what Jamie does is offer some additional done for you help in terms of sometimes using these softwares is a little complicated. I don't think you'll find that in this case. Like, this one's pretty simple, but essentially there are some tricks to finding good domains that you learn with experience. And so this first offer that he has is basically someone from the Goldmineseeker team will help you identify domains. So they'll have an account, and their job will be basically kind of helping you pick domains and stuff, and ensuring a successful option. So another offer, the second one, is going to be for some hosting space on their servers, so that on one of their servers, so that you can, one of the things you can do with domains is put them up with a basic website, and that does add a little bit of value. But the other thing it does is you can make like a basic one-page site on this domain that just says this domain is for sale. So rather than it being like an empty broken domain that just shows an error message when somebody goes to it, people can go to it, and then you just have a little sales message there that's like, hey, make me an offer or go to this auction to buy. That's why you would want hosting with this business. So they offer hosting if you don't already have that, and that's a good deal, or something worth looking at. Partner with Jamie. Now this is something where he's going to share his experience, so that's just additional training, which is always good. And then let's see, Ultimate Business in a Box. So one of the ways that you can flip domains and sell them is by putting them in auction marketplaces like Flippa. And so what that requires, though, is writing kind of a sales message and a post for that listing. And so what he's doing with this ultimate download is basically giving you some of the files that he's used in the past for listing domains. And so that's kind of a done for you as well, if you're not comfortable writing all that stuff and putting the images and stuff like that. So next, basically, offers are, just other things you can kind of bolt onto your business. So check those out. You also have the option to, basically get resale rights to some of Jamie's other products. So interesting stuff there. Now, what I'm doing as far as bonuses, these aren't in particular order, but I've got my Ssl Genesis product, which is a complete course guide that walks you through how to set up any web page with, I've got an airline flying over, any web page with SSL security. And what that means, so if we look at this web page right here, you see the connection is secure. Well, basically what I do is show you a free way to set that up for any website. And so that just adds value. So like, one of the ways that you can make money with these domains is to actually put up, for instance, a website there that people can buy as a starter site on something like Flippa, right? So instead of just getting the domain, they've actually even got WordPress installed, for example. And another value add that you could add there is adding this SSL secure padlock, so that when people visit that site, it's already got it. And so you can basically show, you can do that, have that all set up, and then, that just adds value to what you're trying to sell. And you can do this for free, right? So that's what I show you inside this course. The next thing, so the next two are basically things that help you with your listings. So, if you decided to buy Jamie's done for you offer information for places like Flippa for flipping these domains, then that's great, right? But you can only rely on that. There's a limitation to how far that goes. And I've actually flipped several domain names on Flippa, and one of the reasons I've been able to 5x, 10x my investment is consistently is because I'm a decent copywriter. And so, the sooner you develop that skill, the sooner you're making more money online. Okay, and that's what these two bonuses do. One is writing compelling headlines, and the other is all about sales angles. Okay, so, one of the domains I sold was like a medical reference guide.com or something like that, and I wrote a whole like big sales page for that, and I had a killer headline about how somebody can take this domain and either use it to start like a business selling guides, or add that on to an existing business and use it as a landing page and that kind of thing. So I really leveraged the information that is in this headline guide and this sales angles guide to help me sort of position these things and paint a picture for the prospects of who are looking at those domains, so that they could kind of envision and imagine like them using it and buying it, and what they would do with it. So that's good stuff. And I think these are things that'll help you sell domains, right? Which is the whole purpose of this business. The software helps you find great domains. Their value, they show you the value, as we'll see here in a second. Then you've still got to sell them, right? So you've still got to list them in marketplaces. And that's what these two documents will help you do, is just make those listings as good as they can be. Last bonus, just how to rank videos on YouTube step by step. So, one of the things that you need to be doing is building like a following. There are actual domain vendors out there, not just domain resellers like Namecheap and stuff like that. There are whole businesses where their business is selling really high-end property domains, and that's ultimately what you want to be doing as well, building your own brand where people come to you because you've got some super valuable high-end domains. And the way to sort of build that business up, one of the ways is have a YouTube channel, right? show people tips and tricks about domains, make videos about your latest domains so that you get traffic to those flip auctions or traffic to your domain website. So that's kind of the purpose of that one. I hope you like those. Jamie's got some cool bonuses inside the dashboard, and I'll kind of show you where to find those. And as usual, on my bonus page, I show you how to claim the bonuses inside of Warrior Plus and JVZoo. This one would be in Warrior Plus if you decide to buy through my link. So if you decide you want Goldmineseeker, just click on any of these orange buttons and that'll take you to their sales page. So that's how that all looks. Now let's get inside of Goldmineseeker and actually play around in here a little bit. Okay, so what I may do is kind of blur out some of these domain names just so that you're not getting a bunch of free info right up front, but maybe I won't. We'll just kind of see. But you can basically see all we do inside the dashboard here is just click over here on domains, and that wires us up to a list of domains, okay, that are sorted by their appraised value. And every day this list is changing. And so this is a cool, business model because there's new stuff coming available as far as domains go, every day. These get released, I think, at 2 p.m. Eastern every day. So his update time is random. I don't know exactly where they're wiring to and stuff, but as far as most domains, it's around 2 p.m. Eastern every day that the expired ones come available. So you kind of, pop in here a couple times a day, check out what's available. There's a search, so you can put in, whatever keywords you might be looking for. Let's just try affiliate. Okay, so here's a couple, right? And what's great about this software is you can look for domains in here for reselling, right, and flipping for profit. But almost every domain I own about 26 right now, which is, at any given time I've got between 20 and 50 domains. I buy expired domains just for my own personal use all the time, right? Because most keywords and names and stuff have already been chosen as domain names in the past, but people just let these things expire all the time. And so, yeah, almost every domain I own is one that it wasn't an original idea of mine. It was somebody else's, and I just found it and thought it was good. Some of my favorites that I own, like How to Live a Healthy Life, that's one. WP Stress Free for some of my WordPress stuff. Anyway, so you can use this in lots of different ways. You can see here, if your name is Chris, chrisaffiliate.com. So there's a lot of stuff here. The only ones that have some value in green here, affiliate business secrets, that's pretty good. So that's kind of how it works. And, basically there are 5,000 pages of expired domains here, and they're sorted by value, right? So this also wires up to the GoDaddy auction domains. So these ones, so all the stuff that we're looking at right now, you can just go to Namecheap or whatever and register this domain for $10 or whatever it costs, right? Usually around $10, and then basically get yourself ready right then to go and sell this thing for more than $10. That's the whole business model. Auction domains, on the other hand, these ones may cost a little more. These are in the GoDaddy auctions, so you're kind of wiring in there. But you can see, crag.net, like if you have a interest in rock climbing stuff, that's a great domain right there. That's one you could resell. Right now, the auction price is $5.25 on GoDaddy. You can basically jump over to GoDaddy and do a buy it now for that domain, or make a bid. So these auction domains aren't necessarily ones you can get right now unless you're willing to pay whatever the buy it now price is. But it's nice to have this because there can be some, like my whole business the channel that you're watching right now, yourinternetlifestyle.com, that was a GoDaddy auction domain that I bought. And I think I spent $80 on that or something like that. I just liked it. I've never turned around to try to sell it. I have no idea if it's got any value, but I like it. And so, like Green Cleaner, that's a great one. Praised value. So you can see if there's an opportunity here to flip a domain. Like, that's a pretty good domain right there, right? If you write a decent sales letter, you can unload that for more than $15 somewhere. And the thing about Flippa is, like, you can always put a reserve price too. So anyway, that's kind of how this software works. Now there's tutorials that Jamie gives. He's got some additional tools here to help you with your sales process. And he kind of walks through that stuff. And then, of course, access to some of the upsells, if you decide to go with those. That's what Goldmineseeker looks like. It's a business model. It's something that people do every day, right? There's whole businesses built around this. And, it's not just domain squatting. It's a viable business model that if you're interested in, this might be worth looking at. All right, so click the link below if you're interested. That'll take you to my bonus page. From the bonus page, all you have to do is click one of these orange buttons. That'll take you to a sales page once this comes available. And if you decide to buy through my link, then you're going to get all my bonuses that I showed you. All right, and that stuff is accessible through the Warrior Plus area, as I show down here. And that's all I've got for you. All right, thanks a lot for joining me. If this was helpful to you, please give it a thumbs up. And I'd love to have you subscribe to the channel. All right, we'll see you next time.